We interrupt this program to bring you breaking news. Walt Walters reporting. A local crazy person calling himself turndownforALT is on a protest against clothes. He says he refuses to wear any unless he finds one that's not only comfortable, but also quite stylish and affordable. We have Wumble Walt with the field team.
I'm not gonna wear clothes unless I find something that's not only comfortable, but also quite stylish and affordable.
Yeah, this guy is just non-stop Walt, but we've gathered the greatest minds in science and we think we found the answer. Into the AM.
Into the AM is a premium apparel brand that elevates self-expression and provides unparalleled comfort for wherever your passions take you. Graphic tees, basic tees, joggers, hoodies, these clothes have one-of-a-kind designs and are legitimately very comfortable, while also looking slick for everyday wear.
Yeah, that sounds pretty dope. I think I'll try it.
Yeah, well, you can try that on after you're in custody. They even have a 3 for $60 bundle for graphic tees and a 3 for $50 bundle for basic tees. And if you use the link in our description, you'll get 10% off your next order.
A crisis averted. Thank you to Into the AM for saving another small town from catastrophe. To protect your town from lunatics like turndownforWalt, use discount code WALT at checkout for 10% off your order.
He'll like drill, then like cross up tilt or something. I don't know. He just makes it as complicated as possible. But I was talking about Moky. Jmook is.
In Winners Finals of Genesis 9, Moky hit Jmook with a disrespectful shine on the very first stock of the set. Jmook took that personally and clapped back with one of the most disgusting Sheik combos of all time. Let's check it out. At 7 minutes, Moky dies off the top to a dash attack into up air conversion from Jmook. This affords Jmook time to get a full stack of needles, but at 76%, Moky can potentially get another stock lead with a number of Fox options. Things like weak hit nair to up smash or up throw up air could secure the kill around 80%. Non-CC'd up smash is a kill on Sheik at 89%, even with perfect DI, so even a few lasers into an up smash catching Jmook slipping could do the trick. About 5 seconds of neutral goes by, and Jmook finds a strong bear for 13%. He tries to challenge a run offside platform with an up tilt, then dashes back into a full hop turnaround needle for another 9%. Sheik needles are stupid good. They each have 3 hitboxes, the 2 outer ones of which can only hit airborne opponents, and the inner one which can only hit grounded opponents. Perhaps more importantly, they also have a hurt box, meaning you can have dumb shit like this happen.
Is he dead? No, not yet. One more chance. Oh! What even was that? There was a poof!
They also allow Sheik players to set up so-called needle traps where they can throw needles into the ground in front of them and force a varied fast fall or L-cancel timing. Take that, L-cancel is a bad game mechanic, believers. Jmook uses needles to great effect in a number of his sets, but against players like Zane, we'll see occasional needle traps and other mix-ups with turnarounds, repositioning, edge guarding, you get it. Anyway, Jmook wave dashes off side platform to look for a falling bear, then at 646, Jmook hits a power shield on Moky's dash attack. This power shield here is actually pretty bad for Jmook. Since the defender is pushed back further on a power shield than they are on a normal block, Jmook's power shield grab misses where a normal shield grab here would not. The grab whiffing allows Moky to get out of trouble for a moment with a full hop in place while Jmook rolls towards center. Jmook then runs to the left and gets underneath a Moky nair. Then, at 643, the fun begins. Let's watch it once again at full speed.
Man, Moky, just his ability to just constantly move, constantly apply pressure, and then what Moky will do with this pressure is he makes it tricky too, right? He doesn't just, he won't go in there nair shine, right? He'll like drill, then like cross up tilt or something. I don't know. He just makes it as complicated as possible. But I was talking about Moky. Jmook is. Nothing to say, man.
Jmook's bear hits Moky's light shield, which pushes him towards the right platform. Jmook goes for a long wave dash out of shield, then hits a dash attack which forces a knockdown. Moky hits the tech roll to the right, but a turnaround boost grab affords Jmook the distance to pick up the tech. Boost grabbing is a technique in which the momentum from a character's dash attack is transferred into a dash grab, which for Sheik results in a much longer range grab. It's essentially the same thing as a jump cancelled grab, except you input a dash attack instead of a jump before pressing the grab button. Jmook then pummels once, which is allowable in part due to C-stick buffered down throw. Buffering your down throw with C-stick can allow for a pummel into throw conversion at percents where that normally wouldn't work. A grab character is unable to break out after a pummel due to the capture damage animation being longer than the time between the pummel hitbox and the end of the pummel. This hit keeps the grabbed opponent in the capture damage state, which traps them in the grab even if they've mashed enough to break out, which is essentially how this one forbidden technique works, although I can't can't quite remember what it is. Well, in any case, Sheik has a 6-frame window to link pummel into throw, and this works even if the opponent is at 0% and the thrower has more stocks than the opponent. That probably sounded weird as well, but stock count matters kind of slightly because Melee actually has a hidden comeback mechanic found deep within grabs. A character's base grab hold time varies depending on who is up or down in stocks. It's normally set to 75, but if the character being grabbed has fewer stocks than the person grabbing them, that hold time is reduced to 60. Each point of damage increases this hold time by 1.6, and it goes down by 1 each frame and 6 per mash input. If Sheik pummels right after grabbing and links it into a throw, they'll only have 9 frames before the pummel hits to break out. So let's simplify this down. If that Sheik gets a grab at 0% and has equal or less stocks than the player they grabbed, the grabbed opponent will need to perform 11 inputs in a 9-frame window. If the victim is grabbed at 0% with less stocks than the character grabbing, they'll only need to perform 8.5 inputs in the same 9-frame window. Of course, it's impossible to have half an input, unless of course we're talking about Watch for Rolling Rocks guy, so that last one is rounded up to 9 inputs when the grab player is behind in stocks. For the sake of completion, there's also 2 mandatory frames of a state called capture pulled before the grabbed opponent enters capture wait, which aren't being considered for these calculations. This is a very long-winded way of saying you can and should pummel before throwing, especially if your opponents aren't pre-mashing or don't have strong mashing in general. May has a very useful table which shows percents in which you can true combo grab into pummel even versus perfect mashing, which you can check out here. After the first grab down throw, Jmook picks up 2 more off of Moky's tech in place, which are fairly straightforward reaction tech chases, then a 3rd grab thanks to another boost grab off Moky's tech roll away. After this one, he CCs a get up attack and elects for a dash attack now, which puts Moky in hit stun for 50 frames and cannot be counter CC'd as Moky is still exiting his get up attack animation. Sheik's dash attack is 37 frames long, interruptible as soon as frame 36, and active from frames 6 to 12. All of this is to say, against 50 frames of hit stun, Jmook can quite easily connect a second dash attack here, now putting Moky in 54 frames of hit stun. This links into a down air for 55 frames of hit stun, which Moky DIs out. Jmook then hits a dash into crouch into F-tilt, which continues the string and puts Moky at 105%. Here, some Sheiks may perhaps cut it off with a fair, and this could work. From roughly center stage, this fair essentially creates either an edge guard opportunity for Jmook or a potential reset to neutral. Instead, Jmook goes for a late hit up air for 9% into the weakest possible late bear for 6%. Sheik's bear has 4 unique weak hitboxes, which hit on frames 8 to 19 of the aerial. To get specifically, this bear is really good since it's functionally the same as getting an aerial forward tilt to extend the combo that much further. This weak hit keeps Moky close enough for a walk forward on left platform where Jmook ultimately closes it out with even more of a mix-up. Jab into shield drop fair. Holy shit.
And then what Moky will do with this pressure is he makes it tricky too, right? He doesn't just, he won't go in there nair shine, right? He'll like drill, then like cross up tilt or something. I don't know. He just makes it as complicated as possible. But I was talking about Moky. Jmook is,
That was a full combo.
Hey, I ain't got nothing to say, man.
This combo was easily the highlight clip of the tournament, and you can bet we'll be featuring it in our Gallant Top 10 Plays of the Month for January. While Moky ultimately went on an unbelievable run to 3rd place at this tournament, Jmook was on another level. Jmook would end up defeating Moky 3-0 to advance to Grand Finals of Genesis 9. From there, he would finally break a string of silver medals with a 1st place victory, and he'd make history as the first solo Sheik player to ever win a Super Major.
That'll do it.
That might have been it.
That's it.
Weak reverse hit there. Jmook is your Genesis 9 champion, making history today, lighting up the venue. People have been waiting to see Jmook take home a 1st place. We saw the rap sheet second, but Jmook now can say that he is a Genesis champion. First place.
He quit Starbucks for this.
Yeah.
He quit Starbucks for this.
He quit Starbucks for this.
Congratulations, Jmook.
Congratulations.
No more silver surfing. We surfing on gold, baby.
Hey, thanks for watching this episode of Frame Data. If you see a play that you think would make for a good breakdown, feel free to tweet at me at turndownforALT. Thank you to our top tier patrons and YouTube members, Avishua Stein, Bobby Wasabi, Dorian, Eric is Cool, NNG Esports, Storm SSB, Storm, and Tingly Jungle for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this breakdown, you'll love this one, which breaks down a 1-frame reversal from one of Melee's favorite players. So click on this video and see you there.